Golden Globes host Nikki Glaser promises light roasting and laughs. I understand the assignment hosting a Hollywood award show has been compared to a thankless balancing act between working the room and serving viewers at home. But comedian Nikki Glaser, who is set to helm Sunday's Golden Globe Awards, has had some practice. Her standout performance at the Netflix Tom Brady roast last spring is what caught the attention of Globe's producers. It's before and after that moment. I really feel like I woke up the next day and was just more recognizable to people, Glaser told CNN in an interview this week. It kind of felt like an Olympic gymnastics balance beam routine that, even if you stumble a little bit, it's still impressive. But I just didn't stumble. I've never had that in my career. Glaser aims to pull that off again on Sunday. And while she knows Globe's nominees are not signing up to be roasted at the event, Glaser said she intends to deliver on the humor that got her noticed and hopes the crowd in the ballroom at the Beverly Hilton and those watching on TV can all share some good laughs. I understand the assignment that I've been given, Glaser quipped. Glaser revealed the advice she got from previous Globes hosts Ricky Gervais, Amy Poehler, and Tina Fey. She also teased there may be a bleep or two in her opening monologue and shared how she practices social media sobriety. My agent and my manager called me, both at the same time. When you get a call from your reps, you always know it's either good news or bad news, but it was too. And so I knew it was good news because they always want to get on together to tell you good news. But when it's bad news, it's always one person. I love my manager's tone was like, Nikki, what are you doing in January? And I was like, well, I was gonna maybe have a brow lift. They're like, that's something that can wait until January 7th. I'm not a goal-oriented person. I know that sounds crazy. I just have always been wanting whatever's right in front of me as opposed to what's miles ahead. But it did come on a lot sooner than I thought it would. I wish I could say it means so much, but it doesn't because Tina, Fey, and Amy Poehler could have hosted alone. It's not like they needed each other, because they couldn't have done it alone. It's just they wanted to have someone. Who knows, if I host in the future, there's part of me thinking like, who would I get to host with me? That would be really fun. There's a different dynamic to that. So it means something, but I don't make a too big of a meal out of it. Whoopi Goldberg did it 4 times for the Oscars. Ellen DeGeneres has done it before, hosted the Oscars. It's precedent, but it's still a cool achievement. It feels badass and it feels like, yeah, there's an added little feather in my cap for the evening from that. There's roast elements to it. I think that the Golden Globes kind of allows for that more than other award shows. There's a precedent with Ricky Gervais and Tina and Amy kind of skewering these Hollywood elites that take themselves too seriously. There's going to be some of that, but it's not a roast. These people are not, Tom Brady signed up for a roast, he knew what he was getting into. These people are just going, they're nominated, they're not signing up to be roasted at all. They're not signing up to be a part of my monologue, but they might be. I'm worried if I say a joke and then it cuts to the celebrity, and they're not laughing. I really hope that celebrities look at this as an opportunity to come across as very likable. Laughing at yourself is a great quality, and it really endears you to the audience at home to not take yourself so seriously. I promise that I'm not going after them in any way that would deserve a mean mug to the camera. I've made sure these jokes are in the spirit of celebration and aren't going too hard. I'm not gonna call you a horseface whore, like I've been called and had to laugh through on a roast. In the scheme of things, I'm going to go pretty light. But I was hired because of the Tom Brady roast. I can't not deliver on that a little bit. Yeah, it's crazy. I just try to remember that they're all people and that as I've climbed the ranks of popularity and fame, even where I'm at right now, I remember I'm just a girl who wakes up looking really fugly and has messy hair and smells bad and has bad breath and has problems in her relationships. And they're all those people too. But yeah, it's in my mind that Angelina Jolie has to listen to me talk for 9 minutes. Like 9 minutes of Angelina Jolie's life is spent listening to me talk. That is wild and not lost on me.